beginning still, if
Okay.
possible.
So the first bit is what is Kemet, right?
Yes. So a lot of times we're asked the question like, what exactly is Kemet? What is Kemet? Oh man.
Okay. Alrighty. So Kemet is an ancient African word denoting blackness. We utilize it today in correlation with its three ancient usages of: one, the black land; two, black people; the black woman. The third usage in its modern context is to do with the indigenous black African philosophy, as the black woman was the first teacher to shape the child's mind. Therefore, Kemite or Kemetic is anyone who is from the black land with black ancestry that professes a black African philosophy. That's Kemet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Religion.
Okay, so what is religion? There is no word in the Kemetic language for religion, but the closest understanding we have for the term religion is ma'at, which is order.
Excellent. I know what's going on with your mic though, but let me ask you the third question here.
What did you say? I think it's cutting out. Is my thing cutting out? My mic, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's cutting out mad. Still, the question here is, what is ma'at?
Okay. Ma'at is the concept that embodies and inculcates the principle of truth, justice, reciprocity, balancement, equality, harmony, life, and abundance. And its adherents are bound by a duty to realize ma'at and to destroy isfet.
So what exactly is isfet? I've heard this term being used by Kalam quite a few times. What is isfet?
Isfet is the antithesis counterposition to ma'at and represents lies, deceit, injustice, poverty, lack.
I got you. So isfet is the antithesis counterposition to ma'at and represents lies, deceit, injustice, poverty, and lack. But what exactly do you not believe in though?
Okay, there are no beliefs, we just deal with the facts. Although we have 7 foundational principles that bind its adherents together, namely the gnosis, theology, cosmogony, ancestry, pedagogy, ethics, and eschatology.
Interesting. All right. So let me go into this. Earlier when you said that, the 7 of them that binds, everybody together, is literally, well, the first one there is gnosis. So
yeah,
gnosis is literally knowledge. Gnosis literally means knowledge. Is that true?
Yes, gnosis is knowledge.
All right.
Yeah.
When we're talking about knowledge, we're literally talking about maxims in the world, which is know thyself, know the universe, and then you'll know the divine or know the gods. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
All right. So you know what? I want to know about theology, because I know we have I hear the Muslims screaming out la ilaha illallah. I hear the Christians talking about fatherhood of God and worship of Jesus Christ. Could you give us what exactly is your own?
100. Okay. So the theology is God is one and the creator of all things, which continue to depend on God as elements in a hierarchy of beings.
All right, cool. You're talking about the hierarchy of beings, yeah? Does that mean that there's a cosmogony? Let me actually talk about the cosmogony, because it seems as though your mic is a bit, so let me just quickly go real quickly. Okay, so second in this hierarchy, after God himself, comes the intelligible world. Physical, material world, okay? The creative and beneficent powers of God, intelligible and sensible realms, to the sun, which is the demiurge, the 8 spheres, the planets, and the earth. That's pretty calm, I didn't even realize that, really and truly, from way back then, they even realized that the earth was revolving around the sun rather than the sun revolving around the earth. That's interesting. Anyway, I digress. From these spheres depend the daemons, or what we will consider. From these energies, man, who is the microcosm of creation. Thus, everything is a part of God, and God is in his creative activity continuing unceasingly. All things are one, and the pleroma of beings is indestructible. Okay, cool. So we know about knowledge, gnosis, science, etc. And then we looked into what is God, and now we've got into the universe. Like, I want to know about humanity. Like, where do we come from? What is our anthropology? What is our ancestry? What's our thoughts on that?
We're going into now ancestry.
Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly now? Because I put on a mic. Can you hear me clearly?
You're good. You're good.
Good, yeah. Okay. So ancestry. We venerate the ancestors and give reverence to the Black land and its people.
Okay. Perfect. So I like that. A lot of times, people ask us, yeah. So you know what? Yeah, we have as Christians, we have the Bible as our two book. Is our basic instructions before we leave the earth. And so that's our scripture. And then we have the Muslims. They have the Quran, your scriptures, and also what are your your key figures that you look up to. So
Okay.
I want to talk about your pedagogy. What is it actually guides you and leads you?
Okay. Our source of guidance is derived from the Medu Necha, divine speech, nature's expressions, followed by our prophets, priests, effective ancestors, sages, and all the ancient records contained in the temples, tombs, tablets, and papyruses.
I love that. Okay, cool. That's quite lengthy and healthy. I know we should really break these things down, but we're trying to move real fast. Godspeed. So also, as a Christian, and as a Jew, I've got the 613 mikvahs, and as a Muslim, I go to I follow the Sunnah. Surah Al-Baqarah, that gives us quite a lot of our in-depth teachings to do with, how we conduct ourselves, our custom. How do we conduct ourselves? How do we relate to fellow human beings? What is our ethical system?
Okay. Our moral compass is guided by the precepts of Ma'at, which is codified in the 42 laws of Ma'at.
Okay, and repeat that again because I know your signal is cutting out. Repeat it. Our moral by the precepts of Ma'at, which is codified in the 42 laws of Ma'at. Ooh, okay, cool. Like these, what, family, y'all need to go down and just, check in, type in 42 laws of Ma'at, Titans TV, and then you can get a nice little breakdown of that, hopefully. Eschatology. So you know what, yeah? You know what? Like, Gabs, to be real with you, I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, one of these days, so I want to know what is our hopes for the future? What exactly is our hopes for the future? About your eschatology, your afterlife conceptualization.
Okay. We hold that there will be a day of standing where the deceased will be assessed by a tribunal of judges and weighed upon the scales of Ma'at. And if proved true of voice, will be immortalized in the hereafter as an ahu, and an effective ancestor.
Excellent. So let me just repeat that for everybody nice and loud. We hold that there will be a day of standing where the deceased will be assessed by a tribunal of judges and weighed upon the scales and it proved true of voice. Ma'acheru, true of voice, will be immortalized in the hereafter as an ahu, an effective ancestor. Man, Uncle Justin. Perfect.
Brother, you should be able to hear me now. Yeah, I just clocked on my Wi-Fi. Imagine I was connected to my upstairs is Wi-Fi in it. My neighbor. That's why their Wi-Fi is weak. I was thinking, hold on a minute, why is it my bar so low? So I just looked here. I'm connected to mine, so it should be calm still.
Boy, this is still doing some higgity haggada, but still,
is it?
I ain't gonna say nothing. so yeah, all right, cool. So there we go. That is literally our Kemetic creed for what actually binds us together. The word that we're using there for creed is actually the word ked. For those of you guys who actually study the Meta-Nature, let me see if I can do this. Can I do this? Yeah, let's do this. Let's actually do this. You know what I love doing is actually just showing you guys certain things. So who are into, you'll find it under the term such as KED. I think. Where is it? Okay, so it's another type of KED. Okay, let me put it in as. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. The people all this time. Of course not. Put it as disposition. Disposition. There we go. Character disposition. Okay, there we go. So, what we utilize as is our KED, which is our form, nature, reputation, character, disposition, and extent. Okay, or fashion men. Literally, how we build or fashion men. So, how we build or fashion our own particular character. Okay, how we build and fashion our own particular character is literally based upon our Kemetic creed. That is what helps us build us as men, or as humans, or as boys, or as children, and as daughters and as sisters. Okay, this is what helps to build our characters. It's also another way of saying KED as well. KED is what actually ties us and binds us together. Our disposition. This is the thing that we're saying, setting forth, that says this is who we are. Okay, right here we see it's building something, and what it's actually building is our backbone. Let me just say our backbone. This is what keeps us steady. What keeps us steady, but let me get the right term. Jed, G. There you go. Stability. Stability. Where are you? I just passed you. Where did you go? This is when you know you're just doing something off the hook. Okay, so this is our Jed. Before, in one of our other shows, we showed you something. Quickly, we showed you something earlier on, which is literally a Jed pillar. Okay, and literally right here, you can literally see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 things coming out. 3 things in between. Okay, these are the 4 plus 3. Literally our Kemetic creed. This is the thing holds us steady, holds us firm, and helps us to endure throughout the times. We're unshaken on these particular principles. Okay, these is literally our backbone that keeps us steady, keeps us consistently. If anybody is from the Kemetic school of thought, they will have no option but to agree upon the things that we've just stated there. I hope most of you will have no options. Okay, ensure that it was completely universal, that we all stand for, be able to actually learn and actually display in our day-to-day life. You know what? There's like here time ago.